Okay, good morning all of you. We are discussing about the batteries. We have two types of the batteries, primary cells and secondary cells. Yesterday we did about primary cells is nothing but non-rechargeable batteries. Under that we have two types. One is dry cell, also calling as a Lagrange cell, and another one is mercury cell. Small size batteries, low voltage supply. We are using that batteries. Today we are discussing about the secondary cells. Is the most useful in our daily life, like inverters, mobile batteries, and these all rechargeable batteries, these camera batteries, these all will undergo secondary cells. Okay, secondary cells means indirectly nothing but rechargeable cells or rechargeable batteries. Under this, first one I am explaining most useful in automobiles and in our daily life is nothing but lead storage batteries. Lead storage batteries or lead storage cells. Okay, how you will construct and how it will be gives electrical energy, how it can be rechargeable, these all things we are discussing now. First of all, under lead storage battery, lead means Pb, plumbum, is acting as a anode. Indirectly, lead means we are taking lead plates, we are taking as a anode. Okay, with the same lead, but its oxides we are taking. Lead oxide plates are acting as a cathode. Okay, na? We have to take the purely lead plates as the anode plates, and we have to take lead oxide plates as the cathode. Okay, we have to based on battery power, we are using number of anode plates and cathode plates. For example, within 1000 they are keeping 2 plates, within 2000 they are keeping 4 plates. Means more plates, what happening? Power supply will be going on increasing. Okay, now how you are placing them, and this is very important. The lead plates is denoted by like empty plates, like this I am showing, and lead oxide plates I am showing like dark plates. Okay, now you have to understand this variation. First of all, we have to take the one plate we have to take is nothing but lead plate I am taking. Yes, observe very carefully. This is the lead plate. Okay, like this. I am taking 2 lead plates. I am taking like that. Based on your power supply capacity, you have to increase the number of plates. And these two are connected with each other. Then it will be one terminal it is. It is nothing but which plate? Lead plate it is. Pb plates. Pb plates are acting as an anode. Then oxidation is going on. After oxidation they are getting negative or positive? Negative charge. This terminal is nothing but negatively charged terminal. After that, okay, means we have to place the anode and cathode plates alternatively. One anode plate, one cathode plate like that. Okay, already kept anode plate. Now I am placing here cathode plate I am placing. Okay, cathode plate means we have to dark it for easily understanding purpose. Yes, like this we have to take. And here also I am placing one more cathode plate I am taking. Indirectly is nothing but lead oxide plate. Okay, na? Yes, we have to place them alternatively like that, how many you want. And these two are also connected together like this, and you are giving one terminal. This is which one? Lead oxide. Lead oxide means cathode. Cathode means reduction. There we are getting which charge? Positive. Okay, now this total equipment has to be placed in one hard plastic container. Yes, now we can understand. These all will be in only automobile batteries or whatever inverters. This all you can take. This is only arrangement. This is nothing but plastic tub or plastic container. It should be very hard, because in this vessel or in this plastic tub you are taking one electrolyte. We are taking. It is nothing but powerful acid. Is nothing but sulfuric acid. We are taking. We are taking here sulfuric acid. We are taking as a electrolyte. If you take like this enough, if you can give the power supply or any external connection here like bulb or some device automatically working. How it is happening? How it will be producing the electrical energy? That is only our concept was now. It is nothing but at anode. At anode means indirectly at which plates? Lead plates. Generally at the anode what happening? Oxidation will be taking place. Okay, now lead is there. Lead is contact with which particle? Electrolyte. Electrolyte means what? Sulfuric acid. You know very well. Sulfuric acid is the strongest or strong electrolyte. That's why it's decomposing like 2H plus SO4 2 minus. Already these ions present in this container. Now they are contact with the lead. Definitely oxidation is going on. How I will explain. Pb plus SO4 2 minus. What happened? Lead sulfate we are getting. PbSO4 we are getting by absorbing electrons or releasing electrons. Releasing electrons. Because minus 2 is indirectly 2 electrons is more here. Okay, they will be combining with this one. Then after that what happening? 2 electron will be coming outside. The whole phenomena is calling as a oxidation. Okay, means at this lead what happening? Electron will be sticking on this one. It will be passing through this one through that external circuit automatically working. Okay, it will be traveling from there to where? Cathode. At cathode definitely what has to be takes place? Reduction has to be takes place. At the cathode. Which plates are cathode here? Lead oxide plates or cathode. PbO2 plates or cathode. They are involving in the reduction. How I will explain. Okay, now lead oxide will be there. PbO2 will be there plus. It's also contact with SO4 2 minus plus. Which particle is contact here? H plus particle is contact from acid. Okay, now what happening? They are receiving those liberated electrons, or what electrons is produced at anode, they are taken by the cathode. Automatically electron will be transferring from the outer circuit. Automatically the flow of electrons will be calling as current. Now what products may get? Lead and sulfate. Lead sulfate we are getting, PbSO4 we are getting plus. What is the possibility? Yes, H and O is becoming like H2O. Okay, better have to take two water molecules, so we have to take 4H plus particle and they will receive 2 electrons. The whole phenomena is calling as a reduction. Continuously at anode oxidation will be going on, at cathode reduction will be going on. Automatically the electron will be moving from anode to cathode. The flow only we are calling as a current. But did you observe one thing here? In this entire process, which particles is consuming? Sulfate ions is consuming, and H plus particles is also consuming in the anode and cathode reaction. Means as the cell working process is going on, concentration of the sulfuric acid will be going on decreasing. Once it is completely utilized, the battery is not useful. That's why if you can take this battery frequently, means time to time you have to change the sulfuric acid liquid, because that's only plays very important role in this whole redox reaction. Time to time you have to change the sulfuric acid. Okay, these reactions will be happening when chemical energy is converting into electrical energy, means while discharging these reactions is taking place. Now we are putting charging. Means what happening? Electrical energy is saved in the form of chemical energy, means these products have to be converting into reactant. Is it possible? Possible. Why? Because this is the salt, is not the strong salt. That's why while supplying means lattice energy will be less. Just by supplying very little bit energy, what happening? It will take that electrical energy and converting into reactant. Means while going like this, what happening? Whatever reactions will be going on, the oxidation and reduction reactions will becomes reverse. Means PbSO4 will receive 2 electrons, then it is becoming Pb plus SO4 2 minus. Okay, this is only reverse of oxidation. And now what happening at cathode? Yes, PbSO4 is plus H2O gives rise to, I think 2H2O, no? 2H2O gives which one? PbO2 plus SO4 2 minus plus 4H plus 2 electrons. Whatever reactions will be happening at electrode under discharging, while charging the reactions will become reverse. Okay, but the whole reaction will be remain same. Just you see, for while discharging, what is the whole reaction? Can you write here? Yes, what are the reactants added? Pb plus PbO2 plus 2SO4 minus 2SO4 2 minus plus 4H plus 2 electrons gives rise to products PbSO4 plus 2 electrons plus PbSO4 2BbSO4 plus 2H2. Electrons cancel. Is it balanced like this? Yes, no? Yes. The whole reaction is redox reaction. This is nothing but oxidation, and one more is going on, reduction. So this is going on, reduction. So oxidation and reduction will be going on. That's what is calling as a redox reaction. So this is also one more type of the chemical reaction, disproportionation or comproportionation. Redox reactions types is there. The same element with two different oxidation number undergoing oxidation reaction gives only one product. That is example for the comproportionation reaction. More than same element with a different oxidation number is involving in the redox reaction gives only one product. That is calling as comproportionation. Not like that. Same element gives more than one product. In one it is undergoing oxidation and reduction. That is disproportionation, decomposition. Single component into more than one component. But here two component into single component but undergoing the redox reaction. This is calling as a comproportionation example. Did you got my point? Yes. Now we have to do one more thing. It is nothing but another type of the secondary cell, nickel cadmium cell. We have to discuss second cell, nickel cadmium cell or battery. This is a little bit costly cell. That's why it is not that much usage in our daily life. Okay, here also very simple amount. How to take the nickel oxide is the cathode. Nickel oxide plates is the cathode, means their reduction will be going on. Purely cadmium plates we are taking as the anode. So but here electrolyte, same device we have to take, but we are taking the material of cathode and anode. Nickel oxide is the cathode plates and cadmium is the anode plates, and electrolyte is we are using a KOH. Potassium hydroxide is the electrolyte. Same device you can take. Then what happening at anode? At anode means indirectly nothing but at cadmium plates what happening? The cadmium plate will be contact with which one? KOH. From KOH what is coming? OH minus is coming. Take it. Two OH minus particles will be combining. Then we are getting cadmium hydroxide plus two electrons is coming. So anyway, at cadmium what happening? Oxidation will be going on. Then anode plate is getting which charge? Negatively charged. The liberated electrons is sticking on cadmium plates, it's becoming negative terminal. At cathode means indirectly is nothing but nickel oxide plates. Yes or no? Nickel oxide plate. Okay, this nickel oxide plate will be involving in the reaction with which one? H2O particles. Then what we are getting? You check it carefully. Nickel hydroxide we are getting plus which one we are getting? Two OH minus particles is also liberating by receiving of two electrons. Just once you take it, I think we are getting two H2O. Two H2O means 4H plus and 4 oxygens. Here also balance na? Yes. Means at anode oxidation will be going on, at cathode reduction will be going on, but if you can club them, you are getting a redox reaction. You are getting that is happening continuously going on. But cadmium is a little bit costly material. That's why we are not using in our daily life in the automobiles. All of you clear on? Yes. If you want to write on whole cell reaction, it is nothing but Cd plus NiO2. 2H2O will be remains. 2OH cancel plus 2H2O gives rise to cadmium hydroxide plus nickel hydroxide. That's it, na? Left side to electron, right side to electron will be cancelled. The whole reaction will be redox reaction, which is undergoing oxidation here. Cadmium Go. Here cadmium plus 2. Nickel here plus 4. Here nickel plus 2. So that's why what happening? Cd2 cadmium hydroxide oxidation will be going on. Plus 4 to plus 2 means is nothing but reduction. The whole cell reaction is the redox reaction. Is it clear? It's a very simple thing. But mostly in examination is asking dry cell or otherwise lead storage battery. That's it. Now, how to discuss about one more important concept, but they were telling that they deleted this syllabus. This point they deleted, even though let it be just 5 minutes matter how to learn it. Why have to leave that point? Fuel cells. Fuel cells means by using chemicals, just by using one simple device, we are getting continuously power without any pollution. More efficiency devices these are fuel cells. One of the best fuel cell in our electrochemistry is nothing but oxygen hydrogen fuel cell. Means by using oxygen gas and hydrogen gas, we are producing the power. It's a very less cost also. Why? Because oxygen is available in the atmosphere, hydrogen is also available. Will not also we can produce, we can get in the lab. And after getting power, we are not getting any waste products and very dangerous products. Just we are getting water is a waste product, means a final product, and also we are getting lot of electrical energy. But it's a very advantage, but we are not using this one. Why? Because we are taking oxygen from atmosphere. We are replacing oxygen means shortage. Means everybody at every home we have two bikes, two cars like that. Everybody using these cells means shortage of oxygen quantity in the atmosphere. That's why the government is not giving the permission for these cells. But it's a more efficient and no pollutants, nothing will be happening. But how it is producing power, we have to discuss. Here, hydrogen will be acting as a fuel. It's compulsory requirement. Okay, this oxygen is acting as a oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent means it is favorable or it is involving in the which process? Reduction process. It's very simple device. First of all, you see carefully. I am taking two porous graphite rods. I am taking two porous graphite rods. What is the meaning of porous graphite rods? Yes, micro level holes will be present in that graphite rods to pass the ions through that holes. Like that, we are taking two graphite rods. We are taking, and it will be kept in one closed chamber. I have to take it like this. I have to close this one. After that, from this left hand side, we have one inlet for supply of oxygen, hydrogen. Right side we have one inlet for supply of oxygen gas. These are nothing but which one? Graphite rods with a micro level holes. Graphite rods. This is also graphite rod only. Okay, now what happening? The rod, the graphite rod which is contact with hydrogen, that will be acting as a anode. Anode means their oxidation. After that, anode will get which charge? Negative. I will explain how this happening. And in the middle, between the two graphite rods, we have to take the one electrolytic solution has to take, that is nothing but aqueous KOH solution has to take as an electrolyte. Okay, now what happening? Here we kept one terminal that will be connected to the bulb. Automatically what happening? The bulb will be going on, which is nothing but from the device we are getting power, means electricity we are getting. So it is acting as a anode negative. Automatically this is acting as a cathode. Their reduction will be going on, so it will act as a positive charge. From where to where electron flow? Generally, so electron flow from anode to cathode. But we are taking current direction means opposite direction, because cathode to anode we are taking, that is totally different limit. Okay, now what happening? As the time is going on, here some new component will be producing. That's what I told, like nothing but water formation is going on. So water will be forming gradually in the middle compartment. Water quantity will be going on, increasing. Okay, after fulfill, what happening? Excess water will be coming outside. Again, it is a very useful also. It is acting as a, we can as coolant. Yes, radiator. Generally, while going vehicles, what happens? The radiator will becomes heat up. To reduce the temperature, we are using water is the coolant. Yes, sir. It also helpful, means here no pollutant, nothing. But problem is we are consuming the oxygen. That is the main problem in the universe. Means that is the main drawback of this device. Okay, now how we can produce this one? Understood the conception? Now I will explain. At anode. Anode means which rod? The graphite rod which is contact with hydrogen gas. So at anode what happening? Oxidation is happening. Means if you take two H2 particle, it's becoming like 4H plus particles plus 4 electrons. Okay, electrons will be producing here. They are sticking on this rod, and automatically it will become negative charge, start moving towards the cathode. Nothing but electron is moving. Nothing but current. Okay, but the produced H plus particles is going where? Into the KOH. Sorry sir, you kept the graphite rod, how it will enter? I told very clearly, is a porous graphite rod. Porous means very micro level holes will be there. Through that holes which will be goes into the middle compartment, H plus particle. The H plus particle will combine with which particle? OH minus, which are coming from KOH. Then what we are getting? 4H plus particle and 4OH minus particle is becoming like 4H2O particles is becoming. So anyway, finally what the whole reaction at anode? Yes, 2H2, 4H plus 4H plus cancel, 2H2 plus 4OH minus gives rise to 4H2O plus 4 electrons. Finally, we are getting here electron moving like this. But what happening at cathode? Reduction will be happening. So, is there means at cathode? I am writing here at cathode. At cathode, oxygen will try to receive electron. How? It will contact with which one? Aqueous, means water will be there already. They will receive the electron. Then what we are getting maybe? Let's take here 2 moles and here 2 moles. Then finally what we are getting? Okay, take here 4 electrons also. Then we are getting finally 4 OH minus particles is producing. Okay, finally what happening in the middle compartment from this side OH minus is coming from here, H plus particle is coming already in KOH, OH will be there. This all will be combined together. Gradually water level in the middle compartment will be going on increasing, and once it is filled it comes outside. Now my question, what is the whole cell reaction in the fuel cell? Anode reaction plus cathode reaction. Can you tell? 2H2 plus here 4OH, right side 4OH cancel. Their left side will be what? O2. Here left side 2H2O, but here right side 4H2O. Finally, what remains? 2H2. So, what is the whole cell reaction? 2H2 plus O2, nothing but H2. Generally, we are doing preparation of the water only, but by using a special device that is very helpful to us to get the electrical energy. It's a very most efficiency and with the less economy you can get the more power, but all are good factors only, but only one drawback is we are consuming oxygen gas. That is only problem to us. Without oxygen we can't do anything there. We can't do anything here. Means we can't get the power. All of it clear? Yes. Okay. The most small concept is there. Horizon means rust is a big issue in the worldwide for all industries. Generally, in the construction or whatever we are doing in our daily life, everything is interlinked with metals. Now, biggest problem is nothing but formation of rust on the surface of the metals. Due to this one, what happening? The total metallic characters will be changing, like appearance, hardness, properties, everything will be changing. So that's why we have to do something to control the horizon. That's why actually I told with you last year or 2 years back, one of the student got Suratkal IIT metallurgy. But he came back. Someone told her the metallurgy is not helpful for you. Like that they told her, he came back. But actually branch is not a matter. You have something special. You can get nice jobs anywhere throughout the world. That's why means in some branded institutes you are getting something is you have to fulfill that one. Simply listening some other words and coming back means life spoil. Life only is not a year. Total life spoil. See, one of my best my relative only he completed the same metallurgy in Mumbai I think and he got Tata Steels. Tata Steels, yes. Near only we have in Karnataka Jindal Steel. These all will get. Immediately after completion of the IIT in metallurgy, he got selected in Tata Steels. His research now on corrosion. Still process is going on, but it is not that simple thing. Technology is developing, no, we have to catch that point. Now, we are discussing about the one of the important concept is nothing but corrosion. Corrosion means is nothing but damage of metals, indirectly we are calling as a rust. Corrosion means is nothing but damage of metals by reaction with which one? We are doing something, anything on that one? No. Generally happening means damage of the metals by reaction with atmospheric gases. Atmospheric gases and also moisture. This is danger. Moisture. Wetness in the atmosphere. That's only main reason for the rusting of iron. So this damage will not stop. Once it is started means it has to be going on till end of the metal. It will totally damage the metal. First one layer will be damaged, next second layer, next third layer, total metal will be goes. Means indirectly corrosion means is the damage of the metal by the reaction with the atmospheric gases and as well as moisture. So, okay, how can you tell this one? For example, in case of iron, we are getting a brown color layer on the surface of the metal. Yes or no? Brown color layer will be forming. That is only we are calling as rust. What is the composition of that brown color layer on it? Hydrated ferric hydroxide. Hydrated ferric oxide. Ferric oxide. Generally, we are telling ferric oxide. What is the formula of ferric oxide? Fe2O3. FeO, fresh iron, is a light greenish color. Fresh iron means. Okay, if you keep that one in open place, definitely damage is becoming slowly brown color after few days. So because of it will form ferric oxide, it will be combined with some water moiety or some water molecule. We can't fix that one. So means hydrated ferric oxide is nothing but rust on the iron metal. Generally, if you can take copper vessels, did you observe or not? Check it once. Okay, you are using copper glasses or copper vessels. Inside or on the surface, we are observing some green color layers. Green color, not brown color. But brown color means it will be mixed that one. Actually, it appears like brown color only. So green color layer will be forming on it. That is only we are calling as rust on surface of the copper metals. What is the composition of that one? CuOH twice is one of the means ore of copper. Okay, copper hydroxide and copper carbonate is also not pure copper. Why? Because copper is involved in the reaction with water. It's forming copper hydroxide, and copper is also involved in the reaction with atmospheric carbon dioxide, forming copper carbonate. Okay, means anyway the copper form will be changing. Means it's forming some new material on its surface. Definitely it will be calling as corrosion. So, because of corrosion, what are the disadvantages? Disadvantages. Means what are the damage to because of corrosion? What are the problems? What happening mainly? Appearance will be changing. Yes or no? Appearance is changes. And what is the main problems? Properties will be changing. Properties of metals will be also going on changing. Yes, you take fresh iron rod, it's very hot. And if you take rusted iron, what happening? It will become brittle nature. Why? Because of rusting, the gaps will be formed between the metal atoms. Automatically, they are becoming brittle nature, like a graphite pencil. So looking will be very hard. Just if you can keep it like this, it will be break down. So that means because of corrosion, all its properties will be changing, appearance like as well as properties. Okay, now how rust will be forming in case of iron? I am telling. I will explain here. See. Rusting of iron in case of iron metal. Rusting of iron. Rusting of iron. Yes, this equation is important for board examination as well as competitive examination. First of all, we have a iron metal will be there. This imagine like a surface of the iron metal. Did you observe or not? On this iron rod means complete layer will be covered with rust. No. You observe very carefully. Somewhere brown color will be there, remaining as it is again brown color will be there. Means the whole surface of the metal will not covered with rust. Why? Why? Means the metallic surface will be dividing into anode region and cathode region alternatively. Means some region is acting as anode, cathode, like that will be going on. Means wherever the metal is acting as the region is acting as an anode, they are undergoing oxidation. So where region will be acting as a cathode, there preferentially what happening? Reduction. Means the metal which are present at cathode region, they won't involving in the rust formation. The rust formation will be happening at only anode region. Anode means what? Metal loses electron. Metal loses electron, automatically damaged. But it is not taking place at cathode. Yes, we have to see. So if you take any metal surface, the metal surface will be dividing into anode and cathode regions like that. Where means metals which are in anode region, they are undergoing rusting. The metals which are in cathode region will not. Why? Metals are having tendency to receive electron. Metals are having a tendency to receive electron. No, metals are electropositive element. They always lose electron. Losing electron is damage. Okay, how it is happening? I want to tell. At anode region, what happened? If you take fresh iron, okay, fresh iron will undergoing oxidation. Is becoming like Fe plus 2 plus 2 electron gone over. Okay, now means this won't sit calm. again charged particles are more reactive, means furtherly involving in the reaction. These particles what happening cathode region. At cathode region what happening? The metals is there, but they won't involving in the chemical reaction. Instead of metal